Good morning. It is about 8 o'clock on Sunday, October 25th, 2009, and we are up and out this morning and leaving the town of Chetwynd, BC. I've decided to go through Dawson Creek. It's a little bit further in terms of distance, but I'm told it's just about as quick and an easier drive. Plus, that way, if I can find it, which shouldn't be too hard, I can get a picture at the actual beginning of the AlCan highway. So that seems worth at least a few minutes, even if it's a detour. Anyway, it's brisk outside. It's a couple of degrees above freezing. And as you can see, it's not quite light here yet this morning. But expected to be a reasonably nice day, so we'll hit the road and go about our business. So, greetings from Chetwynd, British Columbia, on our way to Dawson Creek, and then on to Fort Nelson. Here we go.
Dusty boots, bittersweet highways, lonesome freight trains riding through my memories. Just a kid with that same old story, on the road, bound for glory. This old guitar was my only load when I wandered Woody's road.
Okay, it is a little bit after 9 o'clock and we are pulling into Dawson Creek. I'm going to stop here and get some fuel and get some breakfast, and then probably head out that road right there. Hot diggity. So that's the story. And fuel, some breakfast, clean the windshield, check the rig, and head on out. So, welcome to Dawson Creek, British Columbia. All right, it is just about exactly 10 o'clock on Sunday morning, the 25th of October. And we have made our swing through Dawson Creek, British Columbia. We had something to eat, egg a muffin. We're full of fuel. And we stopped to take a few pictures at the mile marker 0 of the Alaska Highway. So we are officially on the AlCan Highway right now. So we've got 281 miles to go to Fort Nelson. So I guess we'll just buckle up and hit the road. Here we go.
Eighteen-wheelers, dirty truck stops, small towns, Greyhound bus stops, going for days without eating a thing, hat to the wind, sleeping in the rain. I got my highs and I had my lows when I wandered Woody's road. I walked through mountains and fertile valleys, city lights, dangerous dark alleys, coast to coast, singing every working man's tune, street corners and smoky old bar rooms. I followed my boots wherever they'd go when I wandered Woody's road. Hey, this land is your land, this land is my land. You know, I've seen it now from both sides, man. Done my best, though my troubles they were many, looking for them old pastures plenty. fed my soul on the seeds I sowed when I wandered Woody's road. I fed my soul on the seeds I sowed when I wandered Woody's road.
Sandy Blake, he lived back when men they sailed the Arctic wind, searching for the whale and skin of the great white bear. Said goodbye to where he was born, anchors weighed in the early morn, set the sail and around the horn, and may the winds blow fair. Heave away on a Yankee whaler, haul away to the Bering Sea. There'll never be another sailor who can raise a whale like me. Hit the Arctic in the spring, weather fine and the crew did sing jolly songs, but there was one thing that was on their mind. Who could draw that extra pay? Who could raise a whale today and cut in fast and haul away? Wouldn't that be fine? Heave away on a Yankee whaler, haul away to the Bering Sea. There'll never be another sailor who can raise a whale like me. There she blows, she's northern bound, man the whale boats lower them down quick before she sights and sounds that she makes so great. How Sandy struck that giant whale, flurried with its mighty tail through the crew and the whaleboat in the icy sea. No more will he whale and go in the land of the Eskimo. He is gone where all sailors go with their souls set free. Heave away on a Yankee whaler, haul away to the Bering Sea. There'll never be another sailor who can raise a whale like me. There'll never be another sailor who can raise a whale like me. Sandy Blake, he lived back when men they sailed the Arctic wind, searching for the whale and the skin of the great white bear. In the Caribou tundra, in the wild barren land, on the fierce Arctic ice where the polar bears stand, where the trail of the Eskimo hunter is worn. This is the country where legends are born, where the northern lights blaze above a cold Arctic haze, and caribou come to an old shaman's drum. In saloons and in dance halls they talked of the gold. There were stories of fortune, stories of cold. The trail of the weary gold miner is worn. This is the country where legends are born, where they measured a man by the gold in his hand, the speed of his gun, or the dogs he would run. He came here to settle, to build a new land. In her mountains and valleys, in their cabins they stand. The trail of the hardy homesteader is worn. This is the country where legends are born. These fields you see now were broke by their plow, Their children have grown to build homes of their own. And in the caribou tundra, in the wild barren land, on the fierce Arctic ice where the polar bear stands, where the trail of the Eskimo hunter is worn. Ah, this is the country where legends are born.
Howdy. It is now about 4:15 and we are pulling into the town of Fort Nelson, British Columbia. It's been a long day of driving, and but we've made pretty good progress. I have to say that except for the construction right outside of Dawson Creek and kind of a fair place in the middle,
in 0.1 miles,
it's been a remarkably good trip, good road, and I would say overall I averaged about 50 miles an hour. The last, 50 miles or so have been just fantastically smooth, really good. So anyway, feel pretty good about all that. I'm gonna find a place to stop and spend the night and get ready to get out of here first thing in the morning. So, welcome to Fort Nelson, British Columbia.